Hey guys, so I had this idea. I've never done this before, never shared my spell work, um, but there's quite a big amount of people practicing witches that are participating for the eclipse and the full moon tomorrow, doing protection spells for all the protesters. Let me just apologize now for any background noise. Because once I start this, I will not be addressing anything else. So I just had this idea to walk through what I do for this spell. Maybe you haven't done any of the work yourself, any types of spells yourself yet. Maybe you're not allowed to have these items in your home. Maybe you just can't go out and buy these items right now. Magic is all about intention. So whether or not you have these items with you, if you have the intent and the force and the constructive imagination behind it, it'll still be just as powerful. So I'm going to walk you through the steps that I'm going to take, and then I will zoom in to just the altar, and then we'll do the actual spell. And I will have the spell up on the side when we get to that part, so you can completely follow along with me. So the first thing I'm going to do is give my offering and sit and meditate for a moment about the intention that I'm going to be putting out. And in my offering, I have mugwort and sage and this rose crystal that I'm going to put in my offering bowl. The mugwort and sage for protection, and the rose quartz for healing, loving energy to all the protesters. And then after that, I am going to light this orange candle for justice. I'm going to light the black candle for protection. And then I'm going to light the white candle for healing of all the people that are involved in this. And then from there, I am going to take a bay leaf and write down my intention on it. If you do not have a bay leaf at home, you can take a piece of paper and write it down on there. Remember, the intention behind this is what matters. So I'll write down on there what my intention is, protecting our protesters and our Black community and people of color. And then after that, I will place this over the black candle's flame and then let it burn. After that, I will do the spell, and then after that, I will sit for a moment and meditate and give thanks. So I want to do this all in real time so that you can participate with me. Usually when doing these spells, you take the candles and you let them burn until they're out. I will not be able to keep the camera rolling for that long. I am currently filming at 3 a.m. It is now technically June 5th and the day of the full moon. I'm going to be practicing this spell every hour from 2 p.m. tomorrow until 12 a.m. as well. To really put that impact in there. So what I'm going to do when it comes to the candles, at the end of this, when I get to the giving thanks part, I will try to leave it on. I'll try to leave it on for a little bit, so that way if you want to go back and rewind it a little bit, you can do the spell as many times as you want while focusing on the candles. Okay, and there was one thing I forgot to mention. There's a part in the spell where I invoke a sigil. This one over here, if you want to take a minute to pause it so you can memorize it, that's fine. I will also have it up along with the words to the spell when we get to that point. Sorry, I'm blanking. Oh, I will also while I go through this, I'll say the part, and then I will leave a minute. If you want to repeat after me, that's fine. It again, I'll have the spell up on the side. So if you want to say it when I say it, that'll all work too. You know, just do whatever you feel intuitively right. Remember, this is how I'm doing it here, but how you're doing it on your end is your spell. So just do whatever feels right and whatever comes naturally to you. Actually, just gonna light a little bit of sage to clear the energies around me. My goddess and gods, I offer mugwort and sage and rose quartz to you. Please aid us in protecting all protesters, that they have a safe journey, that justice will rise, that healing will start, and that this may bring joy. I light this candle for justice. I light this candle for protection. And I light this candle for healing. Alright, on this bay leaf to aid in protection of all protesters in the Black community. Water, air, fire, earth. Please aid us through this time of rebirth. For justice we fight, and united we stand. Our brothers and sisters walk hand in hand. I invoke this sigil to hold in place the highest and greatest good of the human race. With all of our love and all of our power, may we bloom as a divine, heavenly flower. May our hearts be with water, air be our guide, fire our light, and earth by our side. We humbly ask for your protection and grace as we make this world a better place. Thank you, water. Thank you, air. Thank you, fire. Thank you, earth. Thank you to my goddess moon, my higher beings, and all that surround me. Blessed be.